Plaintiff, Amanda Neal, says she's a spiritual person who likes to help people. And when she met the defendant, she wanted to help him because he wasn't happy with the way he was living. Amanda claims the defendant was struggling with alcohol, so she gave him a place to live and even bonded him out of jail. But she's suing him today for breach of contract. Defendant Sean Edmonds says he was thankful for Amanda's friendship and everything she did for him. But over time, things changed. Sean claims Amanda wanted a romantic relationship with him, and they even kissed. But when he refused to take it further, she sued.
Start with you.
Thank you for hearing my case today. Yes, I'm a very spiritual person, Your Honor. I have always been known to help people with problems, whatever it may be. Sean was one of those people. I met him in May of 16 at a pizza place I started working at. And the first night that I met him, he started relating to me basically his past and that he was not happy with the way he was living.
You worked there as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just met him that first night. So we began talking, and at that moment, I realized I felt that I should try to help him out. So basically that's what I did.
How did you help him?
By making sure he made it to church. He wanted to start going to church, and he had been dealing with alcohol and such, so I was trying to do whatever I could. I was about to open up a little shop, an antique shop, so it wasn't open yet. I let him stay in the back of that shop, give him a place to live, helped him to get a job.
Really?
Started by helping him get to...
I thought he already worked for the pizza place.
Well, he lost that job.
How?
From a
Came
DUI.
in drunk?
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead. So you were helping him, and you convinced him that seeking spiritual solace would help improve his life?
Correct.
All right. That's a good approach. That's the real work, is helping folks.
Right.
And love. Jesus represented love, and his focus was on the poor and those who needed spirituality. Whether it was the man who frequented prostitutes or stole money from the church or whatever they were doing, gambling at the church. So everyone needs a little spirituality, and those who need it most are the ones who've done the most wrong.
Amen. Amen.
You do a lot of wrong back in the day? If so, you're at the right place. You give me some background, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. First of all, I'd like to admit I've had some alcohol problems and legal problems in the past. Met the defendant at the pizza shop. She said God put me in her life for a reason, to help me out. I found her to be a God-fearing woman. And through time, we've hung out, done some things, and some things changed over time. I helped her open her shop, like she said. Basically, everything she says is true.
What did you do to help open the shop? Because I thought I heard her say you lived in the back of the shop.
Yeah, I helped paint a little bit, move some things around.
Move some things around.
Yeah, move some.
Like the pull-out bed, pull-out couch.
No.
We did a little bit.
No.
Gotta have fun with you, sir. But you acted like you did her a favor.
No.
She did you a favor.
No,
While I'm messing with you.
merchandise and so on and so forth. That she put into the shop for sale.
How long did you stay there?
Approximately 3 months. Me and my girlfriend at the time was having problems.
Where you at with your alcohol treatment or attempts to stop?
I
Still struggling?
I don't drink anymore.
Oh, good.
And I stopped cold turkey.
Excellent.
I stopped by myself.
Good, and I'm sure she has something to do with it. Good. Told you that's the real work of spirituality. And how did you all hurt your friendship?
She's a good woman. I'm not going to dispute that, and still consider her a friend, and would do anything for her if she asked. Our friendship.
Let me get to you. How is it over here? What do you do? I love her. Pay her this money. Okay. Go ahead. What happened to your friendship?
We never finished the painting, by the way. Yeah. But anyway, that was just a one.
The $12.25. How does he owe you that? And is that what caused the problem in the friendship, or?
Yes, partially. But during all of that transition, just even when he was arrested, then he needed bonded out.
What was he arrested for?
The first was for the DUI, and that was, previously. So I didn't want him to lose.
What was the second?
The second was for failure to appear. So, which those dates just got mixed up. He got confused on the dates, so it wasn't an intentional thing. I do know that. But with that being said, when he was in jail, I didn't want him to miss the church and his job that he was trying to get his life turned around. So that's why I went ahead and listened to him. And he, said, I would pay you back later, when I get my check. Those things didn't happen. So that's how this kind of came about. It was just small things along the way. I kept track as much as I could, but you don't save every single receipt because you're friends.
Sir?
Well, I did lose my job by going to jail. I live in, and admit that. Another extenuating factor, she wanted our relationship to move to a different level.
What level was that? Want y'all to make sure you went to heaven. That's a different level.
Highest level.
That's the highest level. Go ahead. What do you say it was, sir?
She wanted a romantic relationship. And I feel that if...
What did she say or do to give you that impression?
Well,
she laid hands on her.
That's right. That's right. And see, you misunderstood that, sir.
It was conversations, and but.
Okay, go ahead.
She expressed to me that she was lonely and wanted to cuddle with me.
Oh Lord.
She said it?
No.
She said, I want to cuddle.
I never said.
What did you say when she said, I want to cuddle?
Okay.
When she said, I want to cuddle, what did you say?
I'm not into cuddling.
And what did she say after that?
Hi.
I understand.
And that was it?
No.
And then she said, well, give me my money then. Cuddle that. She said, cuddle that $12.25 and slide that over. Be into that cuddling.
There were romantic intentions yes, we've kissed.
Let's start with, did she get you out of jail?
Yes, she has.
Did you agree to repay her?
Yes, it did.
And your defense today is because we did not pursue the romantic relationship as she desired, she then changed it from a gift to a debt.
Yes.
That is
No
not
doubt.
true.
I knew that was coming. Yet you kissed.
Oh Lord.
Against your will?
No.
You know what you're looking back there for?
Okay.
She don't nobody else want you. You don't want him. You don't want him, do you?
Way out of proportion.
You can stop that right now.
It's stretched
Anybody
way
here
out of
want him?
proportion.
Show of hands. You see, I said ain't nobody want you. Just having fun with you. All right, but you went so far as to kiss her.
Yes.
So you did show some type of intimacy yourself.
Yes.
All right, you just don't cuddle, you kiss.
No, I respected her enough not to pursue as far as she wanted to go.
Okay.
What's the defense to paying her money, sir?
Lost my job.
Okay.
Didn't have any means to pay it back.
All right, and see, I like that answer. I like that answer. You sound like you are indeed practicing the Christianity that you're learning about. And for you to admit that the only reason you didn't pay is because you don't have the money, I respect that. But I'm going to grant her judgment according to the law. Not being able to afford to pay a judgment or a debt is not a legal defense. All right, good luck to you. $1,225, and stay strong and keep doing whatever it is that help you overcome your obstacles, all right?
Thank you, Justin.
Have a good day.
I will honestly say at one point in time, I'm not going to say that I wasn't ever considering it if his life was turned around. But once I seen that, that was not even a question whatsoever. So I just hope hope he does well with his life.
And I will. I appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty.